Since 2018, employment scams have been ranked the #1 riskiest scams by BBB's Risk Index. The risk of employment scams is calculated by measuring exposure, susceptibility, and monetary loss based on reports to BBB Scam Tracker. What makes the results of the 2020 Employment Scam Risk Report unique from years past, however, is the effect of COVID-19 on the scam's popularity. Employment scams lead job applicants to believe they've been hired for a job, often with no formal interview or a very brief interview process, and are requested to give over personal information or send money for training or equipment. While this normally may stand out as a red flag, the necessity to be interviewed, hired, and be onboarded remotely due to COVID-19 makes it more difficult to identify what is and isn't normal. The Employment Scams Report pulled data from an April 2020 survey of over 10,500 US and Canadian consumers reporting the scam to BBB Scam Tracker. The report found nearly 3/4 of those who lose money to employment scams are already in financial crisis and do not have enough income to cover their monthly bills. More than half of people targeted by employment scams reported being unemployed at the time of the encounter. And students and individuals aged 25 to 34 were more susceptible and likely to be victimized, while those ages 45 and 54 and 65 and over reported higher median dollar losses. With workers of all ages finding themselves unexpectedly unemployed due to COVID-19, it makes sense that we would see a rise in scammers targeting job seekers. However, just because there are more scams out there does not mean there need to be more victims. Before sending your personal information or money to a potential employer, do your research. If an opportunity came easily and seems too good to be true, it probably is. With some skepticism and diligence, you can avoid being conned. For more information about employment scams or to see the full report, head to bbb.org.